time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he's got room. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
56, right there, 56. I got you, pump.
Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the
playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, here's the situation for this challenge. We're in the 4th quarter with very little time left in regulation. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball in their own territory, and it's 3rd and 10. He's got his target. It's Cobb. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want to give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the job, but just know I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their 20-yard line. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jerry Rice. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
to do that?
I was going to ask you,
maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to take... Oh, Prescott stripped. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Walter Payton, 38 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. He keeps carrying. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. Cooper's got it. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. To throw is Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Throwing. Prescott. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. Like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Throwing is Manning. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran safety, George Iloka, there to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a give right side. Peyton. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Catch made there by Derby, the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. To throw again on 2nd down. Manning. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's into the clear. 20, 10. Touchdown! Jerry Rice taking it in. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This fielded at the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many milkers burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, Sylvester Stallone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not
The stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hop with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, for this challenge, we find ourselves in the fourth quarter with less than 5 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 2 points. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 3rd and 8. He's at the 30, 10, and he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. And it's a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So it wasn't the line that jumped that time, the 2nd level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level, probably because they moved up to the 1st level, and that hurts them.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Goff's throw here finds Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there, Goff to Cup, and even 40 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 1st down, gone. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. After the sack on 1st down, Goff, he gets it to Gurley, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. On 1st down, Peyton. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Go! 10-2 stop.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And an alley to run. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Manning going to throw. Being chased out left. There goes a deep ball. End zone. That is caught by Rice for a Bronco touchdown. Jerry Rice, 37 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
First and 10 for Dalton. He finds his running back, Mixon. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Clock management, definitely critical. If they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And Dalton to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Andy Dalton. And he's going to go down again. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz. Dalton saying, let's get going here, guys, as he rallies him to get set. And that's complete. It's Green here. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now off to the races, down the right side. The 20. Powers through again. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Manning going to throw here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they've shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing is Manning on third down. Dancing to his left. They complete it to Hill. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any start.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball.